It's just a little bit after 3 o'clock this afternoon. I'm about to go out and grill some hamburgers. It's Labor Day, so of course we want to cook something on the grill today. We almost didn't though. I was just gonna I had this stuff to make some chicken, I forget what they were called, but I was gonna make that. And then the kids were like, it's Labor Day, we have to grill out. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Hamburgers it is. That's easier for me anyway. I won't really have to mess up the kitchen that much. Sissy's in there practicing the keyboard. I think Manly went in there with her now. So we're gonna make hamburgers. I also got a steak because Titus wanted a steak. The rest of us want hamburgers. And I got this Caesar salad kit that we're gonna make. I love this one. And I also love I think it's Taylor Farms or something. Whatever that other one is that Walmart has, that they have a lot of different kits. That one's really good too. And the one from Aldi, all the Caesar. I'm loving the Caesar and I don't know why. It comes with the creamy Caesar dressing. So I'm gonna make that and probably some potato wedges. I'll cook those in the air fryer. I thought we would have Sissy's pumpkin pie for dessert, but
I ate it.
Tyler finished that off just about. He left some crust in there, but you know that we did the pumpkin pie, whatever we called it. I can't remember, like 2 years ago. 100 years of pumpkin pie. I think that's what we called it. We made a 100-year-old pumpkin pie recipe, and then we made pumpkin pie recipes for like the 80s, 90s, 70s, 50s. I can't remember all the years, but we made, I think it was a total of 5 or so pumpkin pies. I don't know, it might have been more than that. It was a lot of pumpkin pies. So we made all those, and we've made lots of pumpkin pies where we use like complete from scratch, you know, bake the pumpkins, use the pumpkin, all of that. But I have to say that Libby's canned pumpkin pie mix that Sissy used to make these pumpkin pies, I believe it would win every pumpkin pie contest. And we've tried a lot of them. Everybody at church was like, it was gone. There was none left at church. She only took one to the church and then she had the other one she left here. Because it makes 2 regular pie crusts or 1 deep dish. And she did the 2 regular. And look how she decorated her box. I thought that was so cute. She put the little pumpkin patch down there. Adorable. I told her when she opens her bakery that she needs to decorate her boxes, like have decorated boxes. Apple pie could be like a little apple tree. Strawberry pie. All right, it's time to cook.
Does he ever wear a hat? You have to come make We're not looking at that kids days. She's called this one dude.
Oh yeah. He's a nice little dude. Rain. The rain has come, so we're going inside. They're finishing up that stuff real quick. Manly's carrying, Sissy made these little, I don't even know what they're called, little squishy things, and she had them out here in that little box, so he's carrying those in for her so they don't get wet. right, coffee's warmed up. We're about to make some baked oatmeal cups. I'm making pumpkin ones, but you don't have to make pumpkin ones. I know some people don't like pumpkin things. We love pumpkin things. But these, you can substitute the pumpkin that I'm gonna put in these for peanut butter and make peanut butter baked oatmeal cups. You can substitute it with applesauce and make apple ones. That would be really good if you make the apple ones, to take some dried apples and put like freeze-dried apples, chop those up small and put in there. That comes out really good. I mean, fresh apples comes out good too, but those will be so soft and great once they soak up. It's wonderful.
Oh, you don't want to crack an egg on the table.
No, I did that by accident. Yes.
Can I help?
Sure, you can help. Okay. It's okay, I'm gonna wash the tablecloth. I accidentally just cracked an egg over there. Y'all can go ahead and take it off. That way it's not in your way while you're doing your schoolwork.
Wait. I'm gonna set all your eggs and let's see.
Oh, here, I already washed the basket off.
Oh, okay. Here,
You can put them back in the basket. Fresh eggs are sometimes very easy to crack, depending on which hen laid them. Some shells, you know, are sturdier. So yeah, you can substitute the pumpkin for lots of different things and make them any kind of baked oatmeal cup that you want to. So we're just gonna mix everything in this bowl, then we spray our muffin tin, and they bake for 20 to 25 minutes. All right, we need 2 cups of old-fashioned oats, okay? I'm just gonna take the lid off, it'll be easier.
They're old.
Scoop them out.
So
Oh,
they're
no.
old? They're 100 years old?
They're not old, they're just old-fashioned. Okay, we need 4 scoops. Can you put, this is my half cup scoop, so I need 4 of those to make 2 cups, okay?
Yeah. 1.
You need to get a little more in there, fill it up. Fill it up, there you go.
Boom.
And smooth it out. We got 1, 2, 3,
4.
4. Fill it up a little more. Okay. Now we need 1 egg. Now these crack very easy. They haven't been in the refrigerator, so Mama will help you with this part. Okay, now you can crack it in. There we go. Go wash your hands off real quick.
Okay. I'll be right back, everyone.
One of y'all asked the other day about the eggs. Fresh eggs, see these have not been washed yet. I just washed the one we cracked in here. But I was going to get one to wash and I accidentally broke it, because if they're just out at room temperature, especially these extra large brown ones, our hens that lay extra large brown eggs, their shells are a lot easier to crack than, like, you know, these smaller ones or the Easter egger eggs. But yeah, the fresh eggs that have not been washed can stay out at room temperature for around 2 to 3 weeks. Sometimes they say 4 weeks, but I've had some at 4 weeks that have gone bad on me, so I normally don't let them stay out any longer than 2 to 3 weeks. But you can go ahead and wash them, which is what I do when I run out of eggs in the refrigerator. I'll go ahead and wash my fresh eggs and put them in the refrigerator. After you wash them, they have to go in the refrigerator because you washed away the protective coating on them. Okay, so we've got our oats in there and our egg. Now we need 3/4 of a cup of pumpkin. We just have plain canned pumpkin in here. It's not pumpkin pie filling. It's just 100% pumpkin. Now I'll just eyeball this part, okay?
Okay.
Okay. We need a teaspoon of baking powder.
Oh, can I do this part?
Uh-huh. There you go. Now we need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
I think this needs to be washed.
Yeah, we'll just throw it over there. We'll get a different.
Hey, Mama, I know what we can use.
You want to use that one? I think that let's see which one is about the same size. No, maybe this one. Yeah, a dash is about the same size as a 1/4 teaspoon. This is my little measuring spoons that say dash, pinch, and smidgen. We need a dash of salt. There you go.
A dash of salt, because this one's called dash.
We need a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice.
Oh, I like that smell.
You do. Now, if you're making the apple ones, you could use apple pie spice for this part. We need a cup of milk. Okay, pour it in there. 1 cup of milk. Got it?
Whoa, it's heavy.
Okay, we got the baking powder, salt, pumpkin pie spice, milk, pumpkin egg. The last thing we need is a 1/4 cup of honey.
Whoa, honey, I like the smell of honey.
All right, now, Mr. Man, we're just gonna stir all this together. Yep, there you go. I'm gonna be spraying the muffin tin, okay?
Okay.
I've actually gotta get where you are. Let's scooch this over here. And you hold on, I'm gonna scoot you over. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go.